Hey there, Internet Keith here, and this video is about T1 trim and tire dressing by Gtechniq. Now, if many of you know, in my videos, I really never do much of tire shine when I'm detailing or washing my car, because I was really never into tire shine. It just was too shiny for me, or it would sling all over the car. I like the natural look of clean rubber tire. And I've used Gtechniq products. I have totes galore, all purpose, all the washing stuff. I mean, everything you can think of, but I never really did tire. Until Jordan at Gtechniq convinced me to try this, and it puts a satin finish on the tire if you do one or two applications. You can stack the applications to get more gloss out of the tire, and it protects really well long term. Actually, what you're about to watch is a video that I filmed 5-6 months ago when I got my BBS wheels. I was looking around one night and I found a bunch of video clips for this. I was like, oh crap, I forgot that I recorded that. So I decided to go ahead and throw this intro together, get this video out to you because this is a great product. If you want any other Gtechniq products, in the description below, there will be a link. You can use code Heidi10 to save 10% at gtechniq.com. Let's get right into the video. All right, to prep your tire for coating, you're gonna need an all-purpose cleaner, tire cleaner, whatever you like to use. I use W5 all-purpose cleaner from Gtechniq. I use a double pump sprayer that I got on Amazon. It works pretty good. I use it for fallout remover and all-purpose cleaner, stuff that I use a lot of. So first thing we're gonna do is rinse it off really good. Just got these tires installed and it looks like they went ahead and put in some kind of tire dressing on there to begin with. Good thing I didn't put them on there, and I'm going to put them on myself because I would have slung tire dressing all over the car. So now we're going to spray it down with all-purpose, and then we're going to let it sit for a few minutes. So now we're going to take a tire brush. We're going to coat it a little bit with some of the all-purpose and scrub it down. Luckily for me, these are very low profile. Now we'll rinse them off. Let's coat it one more time, let it sit. Okay, so we wait a few minutes again, wet down our brush, get a little more on there, go to scrubbing again. You can tell how clean they are. Look at your foam, see how dirty your foam is. This foam is very clean, so we know that these wheels are clean. I'm just trying to make sure I get all the last bit of that coating off of there, because it needs to be a nice, clean, unprotected surface for the best bonding. I'll rinse again. Alright, so now we need to dry off the tire. Now I would say let it air dry for 30 minutes to an hour just to get completely dry, and then we'll put the coating on. So we're all dried out for about 30 minutes or so. We're going to use our T1 Tyre Trim. We got a foam applicator from Gtechniq, and we have just a brush I got off of Amazon. So I'll use the foam applicator to apply it, and then I'll use the brush to try to get it into all the little crevices we see right here. These Firestone tires, they don't have a ton of really bad areas. Some of them tires just basically little sips everywhere, and it's hard to get the product in there. We also need to make sure we get the product in here without getting it on too much on the wheel. Let's put a good bit on the applicator so we can get it all in there. So we're going to wipe it in, and then when we're done, we'll let it sit for just a minute or so, and then we'll come back with a microfiber and make sure that we remove any excess. You can see, what's really tough is getting in here. This applicator folds really well though to get in there. And you can do 2 or even 3 coats, but you need to wait and let it dry a little bit first, and then you go back and do your second coat. That way, the glossier you want it, the more coats, and obviously the more coats, the more protection. But this is a pretty durable product. It lasts a good bit. All right, so now we're gonna use our brush. I'm gonna put a little more product in the brush as well. See, to make sure we can get into all those little spots. This is the perfect satin finish that I'm looking for though. I just use the brush in the direction of the little channels there. These are facing this way. Then try to get that brush in that area there. All right, we let it set for a few minutes. We're going to take a microfiber cloth and remove all of the excess, and then we're going to let it sit for 30 minutes to an hour, let it dry up, so that way we don't sling anything onto the car. I'm using the MF1 microfiber from Gtechniq. It's really great, low lint. That way you're not going to get any lint on the tires. You don't want to rub it too hard. You just want to remove the excess. You can see that, especially in the lighting that I have right now. I can see. There we go. Just a nice, easy buff. Like I said, you'll see where you have excess product, and you'll just wipe it away. Then we're going to let it dry. So this is about the 5th wash. This is about 3 weeks after the application. As you can see, it's still protecting the tire. Beads up instantly, and actually when you hit it with a pressure washer, it basically just dries off. Makes it really easy to dry. So that's it for the T1 Trim and Tire store. It works great. Like I said, I'm a little over 3 weeks into this installation here, and I've washed it 5, probably even 6 times already. I wash 2 to 3 times a week. And I've used chemicals every single time. I've tire scrubbed every single time, and it's still protecting really well. I love the sheen that it's got. This satin matte sheen works out perfect. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.